Hi, this is Elizabeth Cermak with Your Highest Delight here every Friday at 11:11 to talk to you about your favorite topic and mine, attracting more beautiful things into your life. And I'm here with Prudence. We're a little late this Friday because it was raining, and then I decided to come outside because it quit raining, and I love having this video outside. But today we are talking about attracting more beautiful things into your life as usual, and we are talking about receiving messages from the universe today. So it's a really cool topic. It's a really fun way to live your life, to receive messages from the universe. So I hope that I can see some people joining. Hello. So anybody who's joining, let me know if there's certain signs that you receive from the universe. We're going to talk about what the signs are, what signs the universe gives us. And if you receive any specific signs, please let me know. Sometimes we get too caught up in wondering what they mean, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. So there's 3 steps to receiving the signs from the universe. And the first step is to know it's coming. So know that the sign is coming, know that the universe is supporting you, and say a little prayer or say whatever you want to call it to the universe, thanking the universe for showing it that it supports you. So the first step is to know it's coming, know the signs are coming. And the second step is hi everybody, good to see you guys. So we're talking about receiving signs from the universe and how to receive signs from the universe. The first step is to know the signs are coming. Tell the universe, thank you for showing me that you're supporting my dreams, okay? So tell the universe thank you before you even receive the signs. The second step is not to look for the signs. So this is where some of us get tripped up. We don't want to be looking for the clock to see if it's 11:11. We don't want to be looking around us for signs, because that's not how the universe works. You want to kind of forget about it. You want to thank the universe, know that the signs are coming, and then you want to kind of forget about it, because you don't want to be looking. The universe will surprise you when you're not looking. I've made this mistake where I've asked for a sign, and then I've been looking for it. And it's always the minute that I stop looking that it's surprises me, and it's right in my face, and it's just amazing. It's like nothing I could have planned. So the universe has better plans than you do. So when you thank it for your sign, thank the universe for giving you a sign to support, showing that it's supporting your dreams, and then forget about it. And then the final step is to acknowledge it when it happens. So don't just chalk it up to coincidence. When you get the sign, acknowledge it when you get your sign. So when you see the clock is 11:11, please do not just say, oh, it's coincidence. You know what? The more you acknowledge it, the more this stuff is going to happen, and the crazier it is. You're going to be seeing 555. You're going to be looking, every time you look at the clock, it's going to be triple digits. Okay, so the more you acknowledge it and don't just chalk it up to coincidence, the more it happens, and the more you're in this portal, this crazy portal where you know the universe is supporting you, and it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. You want to tune into the channel. So they talk about if you're not tuned into that channel where the universe is supporting you, if you're not on that level of vibration, then you're not going to get it. So you want to tune into the channel, know that the universe is supporting you, know that the universe has your back, thank it for supporting you, and then forget about it. But then when you do see the message, because it will be loud and clear, the messages will be loud and clear in your face, don't doubt them. Kind of give the universe a little smile and thank it for the message. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the messages can be. Hi Dorothy, hi Cynthia, hi Melissa, so good to see you guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about what the messages can be. A lot of people will ask me specifically, what does this mean? Don't get too caught up in what it means and what the universe is trying to tell you, because I'm going to tell you a story where I misinterpreted what the universe was telling me. So we're going to talk about what this means and what this doesn't mean. So when you're feeling supported by the universe, it's just sometimes even when you tell somebody, when you say it out loud, it might sound almost stupid, because it's just a feeling that you have. It's like this relationship between you and the universe, and you know it, and you will know it when it happens. So when you see triple digits, these are just signs that show that the universe has your back, that whatever you were thinking about that day, go ahead with it. So it's a sign. That's the universe talking to you, saying, go ahead with whatever that plan was. You're right on target, whatever it is, okay? So it doesn't have to mean something specific. Every number doesn't have to mean something specific. Don't get too caught up in that. Something that happens with me when I'm really in tune with the universe is is I'll be reading something and my husband will say the word as I'm reading it, and it'll be like a word that is not a common word, or I'll hear the word on TV or on the radio as I'm reading it. So that's like, I'm totally in this portal where I'm in sync with things, and I know that whatever ideas I'm thinking about right then, you know, that I'm right on target and to keep going. Some of the numbers, specific numbers, I mean, they do have a lot of meaning, and there is a lot of, you know, numerology and stuff like that. Specifically with the triple number, 777 means that you're on track in every area of your life. So if you receive a 777, I met a guy once, we were in Detroit, I think. We were stalking the town for Paul McCartney to see where he was staying, and when we were going to a concert. And I was talking to a guy who worked at a hotel, and I noticed that the hotel said 777. And this guy said, you know, my address is 777. And it was something crazy, like he was on the 7th floor, you know, everything in his life was 777. So it really means that you're on the right track in every area of your life when you receive a 777. The other one, you know, if you see 1111 or triple ones are beginnings, so it means that, you know, go ahead and start it. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, go ahead and start it. And 9s are usually ending, something that's maybe coming to an end. So 666, everybody wants to know about that. You know, it doesn't have to be the devil. That's not necessarily what 666 means. When I receive 666, it really means to, and this is according to Doreen Virtue, it really means to keep your thoughts positive, make sure that you're watching your thoughts, make sure that you're keeping them positive, and it also means to watch your spending. So if I'm on the way to a store and I see a 666, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be careful about what I buy. So those are some common signs, and so like let me know, you guys, if you have any questions, or so what I would love for you to do, what I would love to see is when you see a sign from the universe, it's stronger when you acknowledge it, and when you talk to like-minded people. I mean, if you tell people who don't believe in this stuff, when you talk about it, it actually takes away from its power. Well, it doesn't, not its real power. Its real power is always there, but it will take away from its power in your mind. So, but you want to share it with people to make it stronger, people who are like-minded. So I would love for you to tag me on social media if you see a, you know, if you see a 444. Oh, 444 is the presence of angels. So if you see a triple digit, or if a song comes on or something like that, let me know. Let me know when you're getting messages from the universe. You don't have to explain exactly what it means. It could mean something personal to you. I'm going to tell you, so what we don't want to make these signs mean what they don't mean, something else. We don't want to make something of it that it's not. So this is an example that I have. So back probably about 7 years ago, I think it was about 7 years ago, I was dating somebody, and this was a time in my life, this relationship, I learned a lot of lessons. So I was very in tune with the universe. It was like, it was meant to happen. I was in this energy where everything was feeling very too coincidental. It was a very strong, powerful part of my life. And it didn't mean that the relationship was going to last forever, because it didn't. And so here's the thing, the lesson that I learned, this relationship always reminds me of that Jim Croce song, Operator. And my mom was a 411 operator, and she's watching, so I love that song, Operator by Jim Croce. And I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but there's a lyric in the song, you know, he's calling the operator looking for a number, and it's, I mean, I could tell you all the lyrics to the song, but he's saying, you know, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Operator, will you help me place this call? The number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend, Ray, a guy she said she knew and sometimes hated. So it's, this girl had left him, you know, and he thought it was the love of his life. And there's a lyric in the song where he says, there's something in my eye, you know, it happens every time I think about a love that I thought would save me. And this is the love that I thought would save me. So I always think about, when I think about this relationship, I think about that song, because that's usually the key when it's the love that you thought would save you, that's probably not a healthy thing, and it's probably not the relationship that's going to last forever. So that was the lesson that I had to learn, is that there was no love that was going to save me. And you know what? These actually song lyrics get us all messed up sometimes. But anyway, so when I was going through this relationship, it was just, I was having a really hard time, and I asked the universe for a sign. I said, you know, let me know if I'm going to be okay, if everything's going to be okay, and if I should just let it be. please let me know, let me know if you're supporting me. I said, so when I was getting into the car and I said, I want to hear this song or this song. And I can't remember what songs they were. One I think was like a Bruno Mars song or something. And songs that I don't even think I listen to anymore. But, so I said, let me hear this song or this song. And I turned on the radio to the car and the song was on. The first song I said was on. And the song played. And then the next song was the next song that I said. So it was just an amazing, it was too coincidental. There was no way. The universe was talking to me. And I remember I could have interpreted that I was supposed to be with this guy for the rest of my life. But the universe was really saying, no, Elizabeth, you are fine. Let it be. I am supporting you. You don't need this. It was still a strong time in my life. I just see a lot of clients who, they get signs and they think the sign means that they're supposed to be with a specific person. And the universe isn't going to really send you a sign like that because you really aren't supposed to be with one specific person. There is no love that's going to save you. I know that sounds, I am very romantic, so I know that might sound negative, but it's not. Like when you really understand it from a whole spiritual universal perspective, it's really not. Because when you fall in love with life and with yourself, you will find that love that saves you, but maybe not in the way that you're thinking at the moment, and not such a desperate way, if that makes sense. So a lot of times people think, oh, this means I'm supposed to be with this guy forever, and I'm going to die if I'm not with him. The universe is not going to tell you that you're going to die if you're not with a certain person. So that's where it can get tricky. So the universe, when it's talking to you, it's really telling you that it's supporting you, that it's supporting your dreams, that it's got your back, that it's there for you. But I would say no job, no one specific person, no one specific thing in this world, is not the thing that is going to save you. So the universe is never going to tell you something like that. It's going to say that it's got your back. Okay, does anybody have any questions, or does anybody have any, hi Mary, I know you've received some signs from the universe. Has anybody received any signs from the universe that they want to tell me about? Go ahead and tell me in the comments if you receive them. Okay. And Paul McCartney is about to announce his new tour, we're thinking. Mary's my friend, one of my friends from seeing Paul McCartney, so that's what made me think about it. And he's doing some real cool things this week. He's keeping us on edge, announcing his new album and tour is coming out. Okay, so I'm going to do a fairy. During the summer, I like to do the fairy tarot deck because fairies love nature. And so we're out in my backyard today with the nature, so I like to do a fairy tarot. We're just going to pull one card for the week, for the upcoming week. And I've also have Gabby Bernstein's Universe Has Your Back deck because, since we're talking about signs from the universe. Okay, so let's see. What do the cards want us to know? What do the cards want my viewers to know? Oh, nothing wants to pop out, so I'm going to keep shuffling. I'm going to try not to show you guys in the camera either. Okay, so we got the 9 of Autumn. So autumn is about, it's like the same as earth or coins. And the autumn suit is about really material things, your job, things in the world. And it says, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, which is very exciting, cherishing your time alone. So this card is all about self-employment. And it's about cherishing that time that you have to yourself. You really use that time alone and cherish it. And yeah, it's talking about how all of your hard work is the suit of coins or of earth of autumn is really about harvest. So this is about harvesting all of your hard work. So think about that this week. This is a great time for self-employment. So that's a great card. Okay. And we're going to do a card from the universe has your back. I had my last, I taught my last class this week, my last class at National Louis University, and so I'm done, and I just submitted all my grades. It'll be my last time teaching there. So it's kind of cool. Okay, the universe has your deck back. Let's see what this deck has to say for us. It says, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So this is all about signs from the universe. I mean, when you align with love, with the love of the universe, you are going to receive direction from the universe. And when you receive direction from the universe, do not ignore it. Do not chalk it up to coincidence, because it is not coincidence. You can't make this stuff up. Okay? All right, peace and love, you guys. I'm going to put my cards down. I was going to take you on another flower tour, but I think we'll wait till another time. Oh, I won't be here next Friday because my stepdaughter is getting married and I will be in Portland, Oregon. So I won't see you guys next Friday. So in 2 Fridays, I will see you at 11:11. Peace and love. Weather permitting, we'll be outside. I'll be with Prudence. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next in 2 weeks. Okay. Goodbye. Bye, guys.